Welcome back to AVP Auto. Today, we've got something really unexpected, the all-new 2025 Suzuki Mehran. Yes, you heard that right. The Mehran is back. For years, it was the king of the roads in Pakistan, basic, reliable, rugged, and extremely affordable. And now, Suzuki has decided to bring it back, but with a twist. So let's dive into this surprising comeback and see what this new iteration has to offer. At first glance, the 2025 Suzuki Mehran doesn't look drastically different from the older version. The boxy shape is still here, a clear nod to its original iconic design. But look closer, and you'll notice modern tweaks. Sharper headlamps, LED DRLs integrated in the front bumper, slightly flared wheel arches, and even alloy wheels in the top variant. Suzuki clearly wanted to keep the nostalgic vibe alive while giving it just enough of a modern touch to feel relevant in 2025. When you step inside the car, that's where the real changes begin. The interior is surprisingly upgraded, no more completely plastic dashboards or ancient AC knobs. Instead, you get a touchscreen infotainment system in the higher trims, a digital instrument cluster, a better air conditioning system, and USB-C charging ports. The materials still feel budget-friendly, but way better than the previous generation. Let's talk about the engine, and this might surprise some people. The 2025 Mehran is now powered by a 660cc 3-cylinder FE engine, similar to what you'd find in modern K cars from Japan. It produces around 50 horsepower and is paired with either a 5-speed manual or a CVT automatic transmission, depending on the variant. It's not a powerhouse, obviously, but it's meant for urban driving, and in that context, it works just fine. It's fuel efficient, with Suzuki claiming around 22 to 24 kilometers per liter in city driving, and possibly more on the highway. Now, safety, which was basically non-existent in the old Mehran, has finally been addressed. The new Mehran includes dual airbags, ABS, seatbelt reminders, and even a basic traction control system in the top-end version. No, it's not going to compete with high-end sedans, but this is a massive step forward compared to the zero safety standards of the past model. When it comes to driving experience, here's what we noticed: it still feels like a lightweight, small car, because it is. But the suspension feels slightly more refined than before. It handles bumps better, the road grip is improved with wider tires, and the overall noise inside the cabin has been reduced. The engine, while small, doesn't feel underpowered in city traffic. You won't be overtaking anyone on the motorway, but for everyday A to B commuting, it's more than enough. One of the coolest things about this Mehran is the new hybrid variant that Suzuki has introduced. It's still under testing and available in limited numbers, but Suzuki is clearly experimenting with future-proofing even their cheapest model. This hybrid version uses a small electric motor to assist during acceleration and braking, helping save fuel and reduce emissions. It's not a full EV, but it's a step in the right direction. Pricing is where things get interesting. Suzuki has launched a base variant of the 2025 Mehran at around 1.4 million Pakistani rupees, which is still very competitive for what you're getting. The higher trim with automatic transmission and touchscreen infotainment goes up to around 1.8 million. While this is significantly higher than the old Mehran's legendary low prices, it still undercuts most other cars in its segment. One more thing that Suzuki has focused on is maintenance and spare parts. The company knows that Mehran lovers value affordability, so they've made sure parts are locally available, cheap, and easy to replace. Also, they've trained existing mechanics and dealerships to handle this new model without any fuss. So even though it's a newer, more modern car, it still keeps that original Mehran charm of being easy and affordable to maintain. So who is this car for? Well, if you're a student, someone on a budget, or just looking for a reliable second car, the new Mehran might be a solid choice. It's cheap to run, has modern enough features to make you feel like you're not stuck in the 90s, and has that unbeatable nostalgia factor. Plus, it still fits into the tightest parking spots and navigates through traffic like a boss. But let's be real, there are a few things we didn't like. First, the build quality still leaves room for improvement. It's better than the old one, sure, but compared to international competitors, it's still got that typical budget car feel. The steering feels a little too light at high speeds, and the sound insulation, while better, still lets in a decent amount of road noise. Also, the design, while retro, might not appeal to everyone. Some people may still see it as an outdated box on wheels. However, Suzuki seems to be banking on one thing: nostalgia meets practicality. They're not trying to make this into something it's not. It's a basic, affordable, small car that now fits into the world of 2025. And for many people in Pakistan, especially in cities like Karachi, Lahore, and Islamabad, this is exactly what they need. Would we recommend buying it? Honestly, if you're looking for a practical commuter with ultra-low running costs and easy maintenance, it's hard to beat. The added safety features, the modern interior, and the improved engine make it a serious option. If you're someone who used to own the old Mehran and want that same experience, but in a 2025 world, you'll probably love this. So that was our review of the 2025 Suzuki Mehran. A car that refuses to die and comes back better every time. Let us know in the comments, would you consider buying the new Mehran? Or do you think Suzuki should have left it in the past? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more honest and down-to-earth car reviews right here on AVP Auto. We've got more budget car reviews, camping gear tests, and road trip content coming up real soon. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.